Where are the control sticks on this thing? What a blow! It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. A quarrel spot. You can't help but wonder what was so worth fighting over here. Be careful where you grab that mount. That's the top of a shaftiloo, a gigantic dig-hole toxinol cut into the forest to pull things out of the earth. Just check that strong out. Dead already. This is all about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you. You need to turn the pegs in sync. You really put a spin on it. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion. Is grateful you chose.
Love the glow of the light.
No. Down! Down! Oh.
All the way up. Crank that glow up to 11.
I'll make you glow.
Too late.
It's far away. Juju's shop is here somewhere. Let's see.
Anihillutu. Tumma. Seindif.
Juju is just thrilled to finally meet you. Even in these darkest days when the spotlights are growing dim, you're like a fresh outfit. Claims to make clothes that help you make a statement about who you are. Thinks you have the power to steer the fate of the world one way or the other. He wants you not only to save it, but to look fabulous doing so. He knows you have the heart of a hero. He just wants you to look like one too. He tells you to dig deeper into your past and remember how it's all stitched together. You need to follow that thread to figure out who you are and where you're going. Wonders if you ever think about how things might be if you'd chosen one style over another. It's a lot easier to change outfits than to change your life. Likes how the world seems to be getting its act together. Been sliding down too long. Thanks you for darning up the whole holes in the world. It's not a perfect world, but it's the only one that fits. Thinks it's good you're working with the Myriad. The Sifu there has the best taste in styles. Claims to have made his favorite, the one the Sifu wears every day. But that's enough about them. He wants to talk about him. He wonders if you can see it too. The common threads that have sewn everyone together through the years. They're all broken. But fortunately, he's good at smoothing things over, choosing things that are chic and glossing the aesthetics. Most come here to get relief from how ugly the world has become. He says how you dress tells the world who you are.
Anihillutu. Tumma. Seindif.
Some even think what he does is magic, changing the way you feel with style. That's how he got his nickname, Juju. He's been zigzagging all night. He has a fibre he needs to get done, but he's run out of bobbin. Now his reputation is hanging by a thread.
cylinder?
He needs to thread the needle, but the only spare bobbin he knows about, well, he saw it attached to a kite flying free in the wind. He'll do what he can for you if you get him that bobbin.
Boat and dangly.
Says you'll get it all stitched up in no time. The mountains are closer to the sun, yet colder. Wow, wow, wow! The Surfsea Grotto, a good place to chill. The night is ending soon. Right between the eyes. That's the good stuff. You finally found the village of Bumlidoff. Let's see. Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Feels like you could be blown off the world.
Fairy tale.
Offers you
Letting on my file.
time to make a deal. Fair trade.
La Surayafa Tenmef Nupapuno.
That's an upsy-dups. Good for learning how to haul up. It soars like a kite, so it better reel that in. Juju will be pleased to see you manage to get hold of a bobbin, even though it's the unconventional kind. Don't let the day pass you by. That's rare. Someone set up camp in a tree.
sa.
Bujong sigan.
Juju is thrilled over the bobbin and the fact that he'll be able to finish the fibre.
Nayundu.
He believes couture can do that for you, you know.
Nayundu.
He's prepared something for you while you were away. Do you want it to fit your mood, or do you want a change of heart?
Bagun.
This really brings out the best in you. That's not fashion, just a positive being with a positive outlook on life on bright display.
Ye gong.
That's what he wants you to feel when you wear it.
Ninen shiri.
Juju thinks it's amazing that you found an Ark and are refurbishing it for a launch.
Kojugan.
Lots of things need doing, but few of them require leaving the world behind.
Buja.
Supposes that even if the world goes on, you could use the Ark to find new places to explore.
Music and Dula.
Just happy the Ark wound up in such deft and responsible hands.
Gayunyum bang.
Not that Juju's asking for a seat, but who's going to pilot that thing for you?
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
A conscious choice to be alone means you won't miss anyone.
The thing we're really missing here is someone with compassion. You just seem to have passion for yourself.
The world would be a better place if we were left alone to handle it. Then we'd only have to talk to ourselves, and that's how you get the good answers.
Well, anyone in their right mind would agree you're better off on your own. Let's hope the Ark carries you all the way there.
Boyonium Merson Pinda.
Thinks you're right not to bring him along when you only have so many seats.
Guan Sang.
He's invested in helping you look your best. Would you look at that? You got the best of that. Closer to the sun, right? That's interesting. An old home that's still standing. That seems like the cranks need to be unturned in the right order if you want to crack the strong box open. This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. In flames. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those gnotes. Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride gnotes, and that tradition continued through the years. Nope, you still have to feed them, but food's easier to find than go juice. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler. Let's see. Found it, even under all the muck in the gnote pen. Hard to believe the gnotes didn't trample it. They seem faster than you. And don't forget that when you ride them, they do all the work to keep you moving. You should keep moving. Can't let those gnoats blaze the trails for you. Nothing like light to brighten your day.
Puri kumbala mua. Anora kapapum.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again.
Kala.
She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Monibasa.
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
Ferena masalapu.
But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
Ferena masalapu.
Believes everyone needs direction in this broken world. Your only hope is that you'll end up in a good place once all this is over.
Brumblera marsamon.
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be.
Kanamunt.
She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least.
Andro?
She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still.
Kanamunt.
Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Inadabsunka?
She wants Lupa Lupin to pay too, even though she strongly believes forgiveness is the strongest revenge.
Kick them in the dark. That's the way.
The light's still here for you when you're ready.
Ha! Don't look back at that, loser.
Hey, that's not fair.
Well, the only people who whine about fairness are the ones that aren't winning.
Tukonda.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones.
Tukonda.
The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that?
Kanaruta.
So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the gnoats die with it.
Kanaruta.
Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out.
Dumale tuk.
glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights do.
Domale tu.
Says that's only for a little while, and when your eyes clear, you see everything even better than before.
Chial domale canodo.
But let's not speak of that now.
Chial domale canodo.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow.
Vasano kasaman baru.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Pala.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Inadab sunka.
She's sad that something as wild as the hoof puff can't be tamed, but has to come to terms with the fact that you need to stop it. Glad to see some wood scrap there. Flex up. Look at those peaks. You found the Majut Meadow. Watch out for the Majut. there's some e-waste. Bring on the night.
Inadabsunka?
Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned.
Domale tuk.
She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Masamal.
The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down.
Domale tuk.
She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time.
Asana yopa.
It's easy to describe. A crossway is where roads meet in a knot and merge. This one is in Sector 7J, if you're familiar with Out-of-Date's map. Peddler says this is the go-to. Fair and square. A crossway. This means you have a choice to make. Which way? Not opening for you. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. The hours fly by in the dark. Just tiptoe along. You'd better get a move on if you want to change things. Got to time it right to make them work. Left, right, left, right. Pumping good, looking better. keep to the straight and narrow. At least you got something for your trouble. That's not opening on its own. You should flick the switches in order to green-light the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. That's a motored blind box dispenser. These auto markets were quite popular in the long gone for those who had coin left for fun.